Hello, Spans or sports fans, and welcome to Sports. I'm your host, Nick Youngers, and today we're going to be talking about sports. So, the stage is set for Super Bowl 52. Patriots versus Eagles. New England versus everybody. Tom Brady versus Nick Foles. Okay, so maybe not everything about this matchup is all glitz and glamour, but how great would it be if a few days before the Super Bowl, Carson Wentz came out and was like, my leg was never hurt. We just wanted to give our opponents a false sense of security. But then knowing Belichick, he'd be all, we knew the whole time. But then the Eagles would be all, we knew you knew. Here's Nick Foles. And then Tom Brady would say, doesn't matter, I'll still torture secondary. But then Nick Foles would who cares? None of this makes sense. It's not like it's going to happen. I just don't want to talk about the games last week. So I went 0-2. It's not great. It's terrible, actually. It's the worst you can do. I was this close to picking the upset of the century, but instead I lost to a coin. In fact, the coin actually has more wins in 2 games than I have in 6. This is just proof that you should never go against your instincts. If you go back and watch the first episode, I said it would be New England, Philadelphia in the Super Bowl. But instead, I picked against New England last week and against Philadelphia in both games. I deserve this. Quick recap, Blake Bortles almost did it. He almost beat the Patriots in Foxborough. Unfortunately, almost doesn't get you to the Super Bowl. But it was a great game, though. I mean, the Jaguars jumped out to a big lead early, and many thought they had it in the bag. But it turns out the Patriots were just following their let the other team score a bunch so we can make a great comeback strategy. Works every time. And there was some questionable officiating. Some might even call it suspicious. But here's how I see it. The refs favoring the Patriots is like Facebook showing you ads for things you talk about in real life. Something shady is clearly going on, but they're not even attempting to hide it. Sure, we may complain about it to our friends, but are we really going to do anything to stop it? All I can hope is that the refs in the Super Bowl will be better. Then again, we are getting the team from the index card game, so those hopes are dashed. And Eagles versus Vikings was not even close. And I knew that as soon as the Pats won, this game would be a blowout. I mean, no one was around to hear or film me, but when you look at Championship Sunday the past few years, it's always consisted of one close game and one not so close game. And I almost feel bad for Vikings fans. Almost. They were this close to making history, this close to being the first team to host their own Super Bowl. But then they didn't. Is my bias showing yet? And props to Nick Foles. I said he would have to play like he did in the game where he threw 7 touchdowns in order to win, and he was pretty close. Hopefully he'll get all the way there by the time the Super Bowl runs around, because it's probably going to take 7 touchdowns to beat the Patriots. Now, I'm going to save my full Super Bowl preview for next week, because this week is the Pro Bowl. Yay. Look, cards on the table. I'm not going to watch it. I don't even know who's in it this year. But I'll still make Nick's pick, and I'll still go against the coin. But my pick is the NFC, simply because the Packers are in the NFC. That's how much thought I put into the Pro Bowl, so that's how much I'm going to put into my Pro Bowl pick. And the coin says, heads AFC, tails NFC. NFC, so I can't even catch up with the coin. Fantastic. All right, that's it for this week. What did you think about last week's games? And are you going to watch the Pro Bowl? And don't lie to me. Let me know down in the comments, and feel free to criticize me on social media. And be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things Welcome to Sports and Channel 804. I'm Nick Youngers, and always remember, have a nice day, and go Brewers. And be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things Welcome to Sports and Channel 804. I forgot my name.
Who are you? Who is he?
Who is he? I didn't necessarily like that take anyway.